It begins quietly, an unassuming shift in the air, a ripple so subtle that most fail to notice. But for those attuned, for the chosen, the signs are undeniable. They whisper through the cracks of our reality, heralding a year unlike any other, 2025, a turning point of cosmic proportions. You've been told that chaos is destructive, that it breaks and tears without purpose. This is the mistruth you've unknowingly carried. But what if chaos was not the end, but the beginning? What if the storms that threaten to uproot your life were orchestrated by the divine, designed not to destroy you but to awaken the deepest parts of your soul? The truth is this: 2025 will not be a year of simple challenges or fleeting difficulties. It will be a crucible, a sacred test of your spirit and resolve. Old patterns will shatter, familiar structures will collapse, and the comforting illusions you've clung to will be stripped away. These are not punishments. They are the hands of the cosmos reshaping your destiny. Those who resist will find themselves lost in the turmoil, but those who embrace this transformation will rise as something entirely new. The year ahead will demand not just strength, but surrender, a willingness to be unmade so that you can be remade in the image of your highest potential. For many, this will sound daunting, even terrifying. And yet, deep within, you already know this is true. You've felt the unease, the persistent pull that has no name but refuses to be ignored. It is the signal that you are among the chosen, that your role in this unfolding mystery is not a coincidence. This truth has always been waiting for you, hidden beneath layers of distraction and doubt. The chaos of 2025 will strip away those layers, exposing the essence of who you are and why you are here. If you feel unprepared, understand this: the test has already begun. But do not mistake this moment as a time to retreat. The challenges of the year ahead are not random acts of destruction. They are deliberate, sacred movements meant to guide you toward your divine purpose. This process is not easy, and it is not meant to be. Growth requires discomfort. Evolution demands that we shed what no longer serves us, even when it feels unbearable. But within the fire of transformation lies your greatest power. 2025 will be the year that you are forged anew, strengthened by the very forces that seek to dismantle you. As this journey begins, we must acknowledge the sacred trust that binds us. To those who support this mission through their presence, energy, and contributions, your role is immeasurable. You are not just observers but active participants in this collective awakening. Together, we move forward into the unknown, not with fear but with reverence, knowing that this is the moment we have been preparing for. The ultimate test awaits, and you were born to face it. The landscape of 2025 will not resemble anything you have known before. It will be a time of upheaval, where the seemingly stable foundations of life, relationships, careers, and even personal identities will be shaken to their core. The changes will come suddenly, yet they will feel like an inevitability, as though the universe itself has grown impatient with the stagnation that humanity has allowed to fester. For the chosen, this will be a deeply personal storm, as the energy of transformation does not merely touch the surface but pierces the soul. It is through this piercing that clarity will emerge, though it will often be disguised as chaos. Relationships will be one of the first battlegrounds. Connections built on convenience, facades, or superficiality will crumble under the weight of truth. The chosen will feel the strain most acutely as they are called to examine every bond with an unflinching gaze. Friendships, partnerships, and even family ties that no longer align with a higher purpose will begin to dissolve. This is not cruelty, it is liberation. For those who are aligned, their connections will deepen, growing into unbreakable pillars of support amid the storm. But for others, the separation will feel like loss, though it is, in truth, a return to authenticity. In the realm of work and purpose, the turbulence will be just as fierce. Jobs that once seemed secure will suddenly vanish, and careers that provided comfort will feel hollow and meaningless. The chosen will be thrust into a confrontation with their true calling, as the cosmos demands that they no longer settle for mediocrity. This dismantling will force a re-evaluation of values, urging the chosen to step into roles that align with their divine mission. The sense of being lost will be overwhelming at times, yet it is within this wilderness that they will find the path they were always meant to walk. Old wounds and buried traumas will rise to the surface as if summoned by the energy of the year. Painful memories, long forgotten, will resurface not to torment but to heal. The chosen will experience moments of emotional intensity that feel unbearable, yet these moments are the key to their liberation. The universe is calling for a cleansing, a purification of the spirit, and it will not allow the chosen to carry the weight of their past any longer. This is a sacred confrontation with the self, a reckoning that will leave no stone unturned. The societal structures that once dictated life, governments, economies, and cultural norms, will face unprecedented instability. For the chosen, this external chaos will mirror the internal shifts they are experiencing. The dismantling of these systems will feel like a world unraveling, but it is a necessary part of creating something new. The chosen will sense the deeper meaning behind these disruptions, understanding that the old ways must fall to make way for a higher order. The emotional toll will be heavy. Anxiety, fear, and uncertainty will become constant companions, yet they are not signs of failure but of transformation. The chosen will need to learn to embrace these feelings as guides, rather than adversaries. Each wave of doubt is a call to trust the process, to lean into the discomfort, and to find strength in surrender. For it is in surrendering to the chaos that the chosen will discover their true power. The sense of isolation will grow for many. As the chosen ascend to new levels of understanding, they may find themselves disconnected from those around them who are not yet ready to see the world through the same lens. This loneliness is not a punishment but a space for introspection and growth. It is in solitude that the chosen will hear the whispers of their higher selves and the guidance of the divine. Health, both physical and spiritual, will become a critical focus. The pressures of the year will push the chosen to reevaluate how they care for their bodies and souls. Neglect will no longer be an option, as the demands of the transformation require resilience and vitality. The chosen will begin to see their well-being as a sacred duty, understanding that their mission cannot be fulfilled without first tending to themselves. The chosen will face moments of doubt so profound that they may question everything, including their role in the grand design. These moments will feel like darkness descending, yet they are not the end but a prelude to awakening. The questioning is itself a sacred act, a stripping away of falsehoods to uncover the undeniable truth of who they are. The pace of these challenges will be relentless, giving the chosen little time to breathe. This intensity is not a punishment but a divine acceleration, a force that propels them forward even when they feel they cannot take another step. The chosen are not being asked to endure, they are being asked to transform, to let go of resistance and allow the energy of 2025 to reshape them. And yet, amidst the chaos, there will be moments of profound clarity. The chosen will begin to see patterns, signs, and synchronicities that reveal the hidden order within the disorder. These glimpses of divine intention will serve as beacons, reminding the chosen that they are not alone, that their struggles are part of something far greater than themselves. 2025 will not simply test the chosen, it will refine them. Every challenge, every loss, and every moment of despair will act as a chisel, carving away the unnecessary and revealing the masterpiece within. The chosen are being prepared for something extraordinary, and the process, though painful, is sacred. This is not a year of endings, but of beginnings, a gateway to a higher state of being. The spiritual cleansing of 2025 will not come as a gentle breeze but as a torrential storm. The chosen will feel the full force of this process, as the divine energy seeks to purge all that no longer serves their higher purpose. It is a process of dismantling. Old beliefs, toxic relationships, and outdated versions of the self will be torn away, leaving the chosen exposed yet unburdened. This is not a punishment but an act of profound grace, for what remains after the storm will be the essence of truth, stripped of illusion. One of the first elements to be addressed is attachment. The chosen will be confronted with the reality that their clinging to the past, to people, possessions, or identities, has kept them shackled to an outdated version of themselves. The universe will demand that these attachments be released, often through painful separations or unexpected losses. While this may feel like destruction, it is, in truth, liberation. Each item removed from the chosen's life creates space for something far greater to enter. This cleansing will also require the chosen to face their shadows. The parts of themselves they have long ignored or repressed will emerge, not as adversaries but as aspects of the self that must be acknowledged and healed. This shadow work is not optional. It is the core of the cleansing process. The chosen must confront their fears, their anger, and their pain, understanding that these emotions are not enemies but teachers. To heal, they must first accept. The body, too, will demand attention. The chosen will find that their physical form becomes a mirror of their spiritual state. Unexplained illnesses or fatigue may arise, not as signs of weakness but as calls to action. The body will no longer tolerate neglect or abuse, insisting instead on nourishment and care. The chosen will begin to view their physical well-being as an integral part of their spiritual journey, understanding that their mission requires them to be whole in both body and soul. The cleansing will often feel isolating, as the chosen find themselves walking a path few can understand. Old support systems may crumble, leaving them to rely on their inner strength and the guidance of the divine. But this isolation is a sacred gift, a time for introspection and connection with the higher self. It is in this solitude that the chosen will hear the whispers of their soul, guiding them toward their true purpose. Dreams and visions will play a significant role during this process. The chosen will find that their subconscious begins to speak more clearly, offering insights and revelations through symbolic imagery. These messages are not random, they are direct communications from the divine, designed to guide the chosen through their cleansing. By paying attention to these signs, the chosen will uncover truths they have long sought but could not previously access. Meditation and spiritual practices will become indispensable tools. The chosen will find that moments of stillness are not a luxury but a necessity, allowing them to anchor themselves amid the turbulence. These practices will act as a bridge, connecting them to the divine and providing clarity in times of confusion. The chosen will begin to see meditation not as an escape but as a communion with the sacred. As the layers of falsehood are stripped away, the chosen will begin to experience a profound sense of clarity. They will see the world and themselves with new eyes, recognizing the truth that has always been present but obscured. This clarity will bring both relief and responsibility, as the chosen realize that they are not merely observers of the world's transformation but active participants in it. The cleansing process will culminate in a profound release. The chosen will feel as though a weight has been lifted, as though they have been unburdened of lifetimes of pain and limitation. This release will not come suddenly but as the result of their courage and willingness to confront the darkest parts of themselves. It is through this release that they will step into their true power, ready to fulfill the mission that awaits them. This spiritual cleansing is not an end but a beginning. It is the preparation, the foundation upon which the chosen will build their new lives. What lies on the other side of this process is a state of alignment, where the chosen are no longer weighed down by the past but are fully present, fully awakened, and fully prepared to step into their divine purpose. There comes a moment in every transformation when the purpose becomes clear, when the chaos and pain reveal their hidden design. For the chosen ones, 2025 is that moment. This is the year when the universe calls you by name, not in whispers but in a voice so undeniable it echoes through every fiber of your being. It is not a gentle summons, for the work ahead is not gentle. It is a command from the divine itself. Rise. Stand as a beacon in the darkness. Become the force of light the world so desperately needs. This call is not for everyone, and that is what makes it sacred. The chosen are few, set apart not by privilege but by their willingness to answer. In a world where most seek comfort and certainty, the chosen are those who embrace the unknown, who step forward when others retreat. This is the essence of their role. They are not here to be swept away by the tides of change but to stand firm, to guide, and to illuminate the path for others. But make no mistake, this is not a task that can be undertaken lightly. To be chosen is to bear a responsibility that few can comprehend. It means holding your ground in the face of fear, standing tall when the world crumbles around you. The chosen must become anchors of stability, even as they themselves are transformed. Their presence alone will radiate strength, inspiring others to find their own light amidst the darkness. The chaos of 2025 is not simply a test for the chosen, but an opportunity for them to fulfill their mission. The upheaval will strip away the distractions and facades of the world, creating a space for the chosen to shine. They are the ones who will show that chaos is not the end but the beginning of something far greater. Their courage will become a rallying cry, reminding others that even in the deepest darkness, there is light. For some, the call will come in the form of a specific mission, an act of service, a role in healing, or a project that unites and uplifts. For others, it will be quieter, a shift in energy that influences those around them in profound ways. Regardless of how it manifests, the chosen are united by one truth. They are here to be agents of transformation, not only for themselves but for the collective. The chosen will also find themselves drawn together in ways they cannot explain. Like magnets, they will feel an undeniable pull toward others who share their purpose. This connection is no coincidence. It is a divine alignment, a gathering of souls meant to amplify their individual light into a force strong enough to change the world. Together, the chosen form a network of energy, a web of divine intention that spans the globe. As the chosen answer their call, they will discover a power within themselves that has long been dormant. It is not a power of force or domination, but one of creation and transformation. This is the power of alignment, the ability to channel divine energy into the physical world. With this power, the chosen will not only survive the chaos of 2025, they will thrive, becoming living embodiments of what is possible when one surrenders to the will of the cosmos. This call is not a question, it is a certainty. You were chosen for this moment, for this mission, and you are ready. Even if doubt lingers, even if fear whispers otherwise, the truth is unchanging. The time is now. The world is waiting for you to step into your light, to embrace your sacred purpose, and to become the force of transformation you were always meant to be. Awakening is rarely gentle. It is a fire that consumes everything false, a relentless force that demands nothing less than the complete unveiling of your true self. For the chosen ones, the awakening of 2025 will be unlike anything they have experienced before. It will not come in a single moment but as a series of profound realizations, each one peeling back another layer of illusion. It is an unraveling of all that is not you, and though it may feel overwhelming, it is the doorway to your divine essence. The first signs of awakening will manifest as a discomfort with the familiar. The chosen will find themselves questioning the very foundation of their lives, beliefs, habits, relationships, and even their sense of identity. What once felt stable will begin to feel constricting, like a cage too small for the soul's expanding light. This discomfort is not a sign of failure but of growth. It is the soul's way of signaling that it is ready to step into a higher reality. Traumas and memories long buried will rise to the surface, demanding attention. These echoes of the past are not random, they are the keys to your liberation. The chosen will feel compelled to revisit these wounds, not to dwell in pain but to extract the lessons and release the burdens they have carried. This process is not easy, but it is essential. Every healed wound becomes a source of strength, a reminder of the resilience that lies within. With this awakening will come a heightened sensitivity to the energies around you. The chosen will find themselves more attuned to the emotions and intentions of others, as well as the subtle currents of the universe. This sensitivity is both a gift and a challenge. It allows the chosen to navigate the chaos with clarity, but it also demands that they protect their energy from negativity and distraction. One of the most profound aspects of this awakening will be the reactivation of spiritual gifts. Intuition will sharpen, dreams will become vivid, and synchronicities will appear with startling frequency. These are not coincidences but signs of alignment, evidence that the chosen are stepping into their divine purpose. The universe is speaking directly to them, offering guidance and affirmation as they move through the challenges of the year. As the chosen delve deeper into their awakening, they will begin to understand the interconnectedness of all things. The barriers between self and other, between the physical and the spiritual, will begin to dissolve. This realization is not merely intellectual but deeply experiential, a knowing that resonates through every cell of their being. The chosen will feel a profound sense of unity with the universe, a connection that transcends the material world. This unity will bring a newfound sense of purpose. The chosen will no longer see their struggles as isolated events, but as part of a greater cosmic plan. Every challenge, every loss, and every triumph will take on new meaning as they recognize their role in the unfolding of the divine design. This sense of purpose will become a source of unshakable strength, a guiding light through even the darkest moments. But with great awakening comes great responsibility. The chosen will be called to act on their newfound knowledge, to align their actions with their higher truth. This will require courage, for the path of authenticity is rarely easy. It may demand sacrifices, forcing the chosen to leave behind what no longer serves their purpose. Yet, with every step they take in alignment with their truth, they will feel the support of the universe, as though the very fabric of existence is conspiring in their favor. The awakening will also bring a deeper understanding of time. The chosen will begin to see that the linear progression they once believed in is an illusion, that past, present, and future are intricately woven together. This realization will allow them to heal not only their own wounds, but also those of their ancestors and descendants. They will become stewards of time, using their awakened state to transform the threads of history. In this state of awakening, creativity will flourish. The chosen will feel an irresistible urge to create, to bring forth ideas, art, and solutions that reflect the divine truth they have uncovered. This creativity is not merely personal but cosmic, a channeling of universal energy into the physical world. Through their creations, the chosen will inspire others to awaken, spreading the light far beyond themselves. Moments of doubt will still arise, for awakening is not a linear journey. The chosen will face setbacks, moments when the weight of the transformation feels too great to bear. Yet, these moments are not signs of failure but opportunities for deeper growth. Each doubt is a reminder to trust the process, to surrender to the wisdom of the universe, and to remember that they are never alone. As the chosen continue their journey, they will begin to embody their higher selves. This is not a process of becoming something new, but of remembering who they have always been. The masks of the ego will fall away, revealing the eternal light that has been present all along. This is the ultimate gift of awakening, the realization that the chosen are not separate from the divine but are expressions of it. This state of awakening will radiate outward, touching everyone the chosen encounter. Their very presence will become a catalyst for change, inspiring others to begin their own journeys of transformation. The chosen will become living embodiments of what is possible, proof that even in the midst of chaos, there is hope, purpose, and infinite potential. By the end of this awakening, the chosen will no longer see themselves as victims of the chaos but as its architects, co-creators of a new reality. They will understand that the trials of 2025 were not random acts of destruction but deliberate steps in their evolution. This understanding will fill them with a sense of gratitude, for even the darkest moments will have served a sacred purpose. And so, the awakening comes full circle. The chosen will stand at the threshold of a new reality, not as the people they once were but as beings of light and power, ready to fulfill their divine mission. The internal awakening of 2025 is not the end of their journey but the foundation for everything that is to come. The fire has forged them, and they are ready. Chaos is a language the universe uses to speak directly to the soul. It is a force of transformation, not destruction, and for the chosen ones, 2025 is the year this truth will become undeniable. Every trial, every loss, and every moment of discomfort you face is a part of the divine plan to awaken you to your highest potential. This year is not about survival. It is about ascension, about stepping into the role you were always meant to play. As the fires of transformation rage, you will discover that what you thought was chaos is, in fact, order in disguise. The universe has not abandoned you. It is shaping you. Each challenge you face is a sacred invitation to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the infinite potential within. In 2025, you will not simply endure the storm. You will become the calm center, the unshakable force that others will look to for guidance and strength. The path ahead is not without pain, but pain is not your enemy. It is the sculptor's chisel, carving away the parts of you that were never meant to remain. What emerges from this process is not a broken soul but a soul purified, aligned, and ready to fulfill its divine mission. Gratitude will become your compass, guiding you through even the darkest moments, for you will understand that every hardship carries within it the seeds of transformation. This is not the work of a single day or even a single year. Awakening is a lifelong journey, and 2025 is simply a turning point, a sacred threshold you are being called to cross. The choices you make this year will echo far beyond your own life, rippling through the collective consciousness and shaping the future of humanity. You are not just an individual, you are a vessel of divine intention, a part of the intricate web that binds us all. As the chosen, you bear a sacred responsibility, but you are not alone. The universe moves with you, aligning every star, every moment, to support your journey. And you are part of a collective, a vast network of souls who, like you, have been called to rise. Together, your light becomes a force so powerful it cannot be ignored. You are not merely surviving chaos, you are co-creating a new reality. Now is the time to act. Strengthen your connection to the divine through meditation, prayer, and practices that ground you in the truth of who you are. Seek out others who share your mission, and let their energy amplify your own. Begin to live each day with intention, knowing that every choice you make is a step toward your higher purpose. The time for waiting is over. The call is now. If doubt lingers, remember this: you are chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are capable. The divine does not make mistakes. Every weakness you perceive in yourself is a doorway to strength, every fear an invitation to courage. Trust in the process, and trust in yourself, for the universe has placed within you everything you need to succeed. Look to the signs around you, the synchronicities, the dreams, the moments of clarity that feel like whispers from the divine. These are not coincidences, they are the universe's way of reminding you that you are on the right path. Follow them with an open heart, and let them guide you deeper into your purpose. The journey of 2025 will not leave you unchanged. By the end of this year, you will look back and see how far you have come, how much you have grown, and how deeply you have awakened. You will understand that every moment, no matter how painful, was a part of the sacred process that has led you to this point. And you will step into 2026 not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to be. So, rise. The ultimate test awaits, but you are ready. Embrace the chaos, not as an adversary but as an ally. Step into your light, knowing that the world needs you now more than ever. This is your time, your mission, your destiny. You are the chosen, and the universe has been waiting for you to answer the call. Take the first step today. Reflect, meditate, and embrace the changes that are already unfolding. Share this message with others who need to hear it, and explore more resources to guide you on your journey.